Well, it's that time again, folks. 8 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States of America. Time for Talking with Tom on YouTube, Tom Coss Live. And we already have 2 check-ins. Wow, 3. Make that 3 check-ins. We got a new friend. Welcome, Larry from Rapid City, South Dakota. Everyone, welcome Larry to the program from Rapid City, South Dakota. He's in the Mountain Time Zone, I do believe. And Steve and Ethan Carlin are here from Agawam, Massachusetts. And Dave Dorvey from Florida. Welcome, Dave. Nice to have you back, Dave. Okay, we got a nice bunch of check-ins starting off the show here tonight. Larry from South Dakota, Rapid City. Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts. And Dave Dorvey from Florida. And Carol is here from the Philippines. Welcome, Carol. Carol says, hello, Tom. Hello, guys. Have a nice evening watching Tom Coss Live on YouTube. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dave Dorvey is from Spring Hill, Florida. Spring Hill, Florida, Dave Dorvey. So looks like we got a nice bunch of check-ins so far. And I'm sure there'll be more before the show is over. So thank you, everyone, for checking in tonight so far. And we'll see how things go. I don't know what happened in Agawam. That's about 40 minutes away from me, Agawam, Massachusetts. But here in Connecticut, this afternoon, boy, did it rain. The sky got real dark. I had to turn the light on in my room. It was so dark out. And it was just like night, and the rain just came pouring down. I've never seen it rain so hard in my whole life. Again, welcome to Larry from South Dakota. Everyone say hello to Larry. A new check-in to the program. And nice to have you aboard, Larry. And Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts said it's been pouring the last few days and very windy. Same here, Steve and Ethan Carlin. Same here. I've never seen it rain so hard in my whole life. And like I said, the whole sky got dark. You couldn't even see the sun. I had to turn a light on in my room. Very windy, very dark, and pouring rain. Carol from the Philippines says, hello, Larry. Nice to be here. Glad you could join the group. And Larry says, thanks, Tom and the entire gang for the welcome to the Tom Coss get-together. And Steve and Ethan Carlin says it's been warm and humid. Warm and humid in the Agawam, Massachusetts area. And Debbie is here. Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut. Hi, Tom. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well tonight. From Debbie and Bill in Plainville, Connecticut. Thank you for checking in, Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut. And we'll read your announcement a little bit later on about the Hot Air Balloon Festival sponsored by the Plainville Fire Company. That's going to be a good time for sure. I remember seeing all the balloons going up in the sky. I was in Southington, and I said, wow, look at that. That's got to be the Balloon Festival in Plainville. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to Rockin' Ron Sedaley, who is back home. He finally made it back to Connecticut. Fun Tower Radio, FUNTOWERRADIO, all one word, funtowerradio.com on the internet, the hottest hits. Check it out. He's got some great programs on there on funtowerradio.com on the internet. There is the Friday Night Oldies Show with music from the 50s and early 60s. Early 60s only. I think he goes up to 1963 and nothing beyond that. And music from the 1950s. And, of course, there's the All Request Saturday Night Show with Rockin' Ron Sedaley. Check that out. That's a real popular program for sure. All Request Saturday Night with Rockin' Ron Sedaley and Michelle Russo in Love Letters. She does two shows, Sunday night and Monday night. Sunday and Monday for 2 hours, 8 to 10. Michelle Russo, easy listening, love songs. And let's see. Ruth is here from California. Okay, welcome to the group. Ruth, my cousin from California. Thank you for joining us, Ruth. And if you want to call Fun Tower Radio, 860-540-4766. That's 860-540-4766 for Rockin' Ron Sedaley and Fun Tower Radio. 860-540-4766. Give them a call and say hello. Rockin' Ron Sedaley. And it's fair season in Connecticut. The best season, fair season. We're going into August. And there's going to be all kinds of fairs going on. Let's see. Larry said we are in a serious drought condition here in Rapid City, South Dakota. Storms keep coming in, but they get sheared off by the Black Hills. There is another storm cell trying to make its way across as we speak right now. It's hot here in 95 degrees. Wow. Thank you for the report, Larry, from Rapid City, South Dakota. Thank you very, very much. Getting back to fair season, there's the Berlin Fair coming up in Berlin, Connecticut, the Portland Fair in Portland, Connecticut, the Durham Fair in Durham, Connecticut. And, of course, the real good one, the Southington Apple Harvest Festival. For more information on the fairs, go to ctagfairs.org. That's ctagfairs.org. ConnecticutAgFairs.org for all the information on the fairs that are going on. Debbie and Bill from Plainville said this past Monday was a 1-year anniversary of losing our best friend, Ray, who was killed in the line of duty. It was a beautiful celebration with over 115 people in attendance. Thank you very much for that information there, Debbie. Yes, I remember about Ray. And he was a member of the Plainville Fire Company, just like Bill. Bill is a member, and Ray was a member also of the Plainville Fire Company. And he was killed in the line of duty. And Dave Dorvey from Florida says, I hope you get rain soon, Larry. And he also says, sorry for your loss, Ray from Plainville, Connecticut, who was killed in the line of duty in the Plainville, Connecticut Fire Company. And Ruth from California says, memory eternal. Thank you very much. And Debbie from Plainville, Connecticut says, thank you, Dave. It's greatly appreciated for sure. Okay, Debbie and Bill. Speaking of the Plainville Fire Company, the 39th Annual Plainville Fire Department Company, Plainville, Connecticut, will be having their annual Hot Air Balloon Festival, Norton Park, South Washington Street in Plainville, Connecticut, Friday, August 28th from 5 to 9 p.m. and Saturday, August 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's really something to see, and I hope you'll be able to check it out. And if you have any questions, you can ask Debbie, who is checked into the program here tonight, and she'll be glad to help you concerning the 39th Annual Plainville Fire Company Hot Air Balloon Festival. And Debbie says, thank you, Ruth and Carol, for your message of sympathy. Stephen Schwartz is here from Pennsylvania. Welcome, Stephen. And Stephen from Pennsylvania says, hello, Tom and friends. How are you all doing? Well, we're doing okay, I guess. And Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut said there's also a car show on Saturday afternoon, too. So check that out at Norton Park, South Washington Street, Plainville, Connecticut. A car show on Saturday afternoon at the 39th Annual Plainville Fire Company Hot Air Balloon Festival. That's Saturday, August 29th, a car show also at the festival. So check it out. And if you have any more questions, catch Debbie while she's here on live chat. And I'm sure she'll be glad to help you, Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut, for sure, for sure. So if you're in the Plainville, Connecticut area, check it out. The Hot Air Balloon Festival at Norton Park, Plainville, Connecticut. Okay. We're about 15 minutes into the program right now, and we got a fine bunch of check-ins here this evening. That's for sure. I don't know where, Let's see, who are we missing? New Zealand. Marcy from New Zealand is not checked in yet. Hopefully she'll be checking in. Stefan from Pennsylvania says, please like the show. Give it a thumbs up. 2 people have done that so far. There's the thumbs up on the screen. 3 people did it. We just got a 3rd person that did it. 4 people did it. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Like the show, follow the show, and share the show on your Facebook page if you can, or wherever else you can share it. That would be greatly appreciated, and it helps the show out quite a bit, and we get more viewers checking into the program. So, Ruth says, thumbs up. Thank you very much, Ruth. Cousin Ruth from California. How's the weather out there in California, Ruth? Hot. I'm sure it's got to be hot. Larry said it's pretty hot in South Dakota. And they're having drought conditions. They're waiting for rain to come. Carol Ramos and Choco Villaluz from the Philippines. I want to thank them very, very, very much for the package they sent me in the mail, which I received today. Thank you so much. That was so nice of the both of you. Again, I got a real nice gift box in it didn't come in the mail, actually. It came FedEx. It was sent FedEx. And it got here pretty quick. They sent it special delivery on FedEx. Ruth from California said it's hot, hot, hot. Okay, that's what I thought. And we got another check-in here. Hi, Tommy, from Once Upon a Time. Okay. Welcome to the program. And Stephen Ethan Carlin in Agawam, Massachusetts says, I was looking on your YouTube channel and you had a video from about 15 years ago. You and a friend were at a restaurant waiting forever for your food, and you got a very small portion. You seem to be disappointed. Yeah, that is about 15 or more years ago. That was in Hartford, and we waited over an hour, and all we got was salad and water. Oh, and bread. Salad, water, and bread. We waited for an hour, and we finally got our food, but it was very disappointing. The portions were very, very small. I ate it, but I was still hungry after I was done eating it. And Dave Dorby says, I remember that. And Carol says, hi, that was a long time ago. Yes, it was. So you see, I've been on YouTube for quite some time now. And Stefan Schwartz says it's 71 degrees and raining in Pennsylvania. Currently 71 in Pennsylvania with rain. $71 sounds good. All right. That's kind of comfortable. Not too hot, not too cold. And Debbie and Bill from Pennsylvania says maybe a bunch of us can all meet up someday for lunch. That would be nice to get together in person. Yes, it would, but we have people here like Carol from the Philippines. We got Marcy from New Zealand. We got Larry from South Dakota. We got Ruth from California. We got people from all over the place here, Debbie. I don't know how we can get them all together. And cousin Donnie also on the west coast of the United States. It would be nice if we could get everybody together. But for the time being, we'll meet here on YouTube. And Debbie says maybe the ones in Connecticut and Massachusetts could attend. That would be nice, Debbie. Oh, yeah. Our friend from Waterford, Connecticut is not here. Rose. Where is Rose? And Donnie is in Nevada, and her mother, Ruthie, is in California. And Ruthie from California says, let's have a family friend luncheon in Connecticut. That would be nice. Maybe we could even do a live broadcast. If I could get a Wi-Fi connection. I would need a Wi-Fi connection to do it. And we could have a live broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. And Larry says, how did I find your channel sooner? How did I not find your channel sooner? I don't know, Larry. I always advertise it on my page. I've been around since 1998. Wow, that's a long time, Larry. Larry from South Dakota. And Stephen Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts says, still hoping to meet up with you this summer before the cold weather arrives. That sounds good, Steve Carlin, my fellow graduate from the Connecticut School of Broadcasting in Hartford, Connecticut. Oh, Donnie and Ruth will be visiting in the fall. Oh, that sounds good. Donnie and Ruth will be coming east out here to Connecticut in the fall for a visit. And cousin Ruthie from California says, that sounds terrific, Tommy. Thank you very much, cousin Ruthie. Maybe we can get something going here. We'll have to see. I want to thank the couple of people that subscribed to the channel. We picked up a couple of new subscribers, and I want to thank them very much. One, I think, was named Todd, T-O-D-D, Todd. I don't know why he didn't check into the program, but he's probably watching the program and not checking in. But we welcome everybody to check in. We're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on the Thomas Coss YouTube channel, and all are welcome. Don't forget the Friday night program on the Thomas Coss Facebook page. 8 p.m. Friday night Eastern Time. We'll be on Friday night, 8 p.m. in the evening on the Thomas Coss Facebook page for Tom Coss Facebook Live. So check that out also. That's this coming Friday at 8 p.m. So maybe we can all get together and see what happens. We'll see how things progress as we get sooner to the cooler fall weather, because it has been kind of hot here lately. And the rain did cool things off quite a bit. And Cousin Ruth from California says, see you Friday, Cousin Tommy. Thank you very much, Cousin Ruth. And I want to thank Carol Ramos and Joko Villaluz from the Philippines again for that very nice gift that they sent me in the mail. FedEx, actually. It came FedEx Express. It got here in a couple of days. Must have been kind of expensive to send it that quick. And Dawny says, how is the smoke? I haven't been having any problems with the smoke from Canada, the Canadian wildfires. Maybe they're getting things under control up there in Canada. So not too much trouble with the smoke, Cousin Dawny. And Debbie and Bill says, hopefully Billy and I will be able to watch your show on Friday on Facebook and YouTube on Wednesday. We are going on vacation tomorrow morning to South Carolina for 10 days. Okay, Debbie and Bill, congratulations. Have a wonderful time on your vacation in South Carolina for 10 days. That sounds like fun. You know what? My voice is getting to me. It's time for a cup of coffee. I gotta wet my throat. My throat is getting very dry. Ah, that's better. Coffee time, friends. And Carol from the Philippines, have a safe vacation. Debbie and Bill, God bless. And of course, we'll see you when you get back. Dawny says, have fun on your vacation, Debbie and Bill. South Carolina for 10 days. That sounds like a lot of fun for sure. I'm sure you'll have a good time. So stay safe. Go on down there and enjoy. Dave Dorvey says, good show, Tom. Have to go now. Good night, everyone. Okay, Dave. Thanks for checking in and saying hello. We'll catch you maybe on Friday if you can make it. Oh, you got the kids on Friday. That's right. I forgot. The kids come over Dave's house on Friday night. So I don't think he can make it on Friday. But anyways, we're going to be on Friday on the Thomas Coss Facebook page at 8 p.m. So please try to check it out. Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut say thank you, Carol, Dawny, and Ruth for the well wishes on our vacation. Carol from the Philippines says, good night, Dave. Keep safe. God bless. Take care. And I got clothes to wear from Carol Ramos and Joko Villaluz in the Philippines. The thing is, I just haven't tried them on yet. I'm hoping they're going to fit. I hope they got the right size, and I hope they're going to fit. So maybe Friday or next week, I'll be wearing the clothes that Carol Ramos and Joko Villaluz sent me from the Philippines. A nice shirt and a nice jacket. Very, very nice. Very thoughtful of you. Carol says, good night, Ruth. Good night, Dawnie. Keep safe and God bless. Thank you very much, Carol, from the Philippines. Okay, it's getting just to be about that time, I guess. Don't forget Fun Tower Radio with Rock and Ron Sedaley. funtowerradio.com on the internet. And you could call 860-540-4766 for Fun Tower Radio. That's 860-540-4766. Give them a call. Cousin Ruthie says, good night, Cousin Tommy. Good night, Cousin Ruthie. Thanks for checking in tonight, Ruth. That was very nice of you. And Dawnie also, thank you for checking in. And Larry, you know where we are, Larry. And you know how to check into the program. So hope to see you again, Larry, on Friday maybe, Friday night, on the Thomas Coss Facebook page for Tom Coss Facebook Live. And Steve and Ethan Carlin in Agawam, Massachusetts, thanks for checking in. I don't know what happened to Rose from Waterford, Connecticut. She didn't check in tonight. She had asked me if there was going to be a show, and I said, yes. Of course there's going to be one. Check in. And she said she would try to make it, but perhaps she fell asleep or something came up, and she could not make it. And Marcy did not check in tonight from New Zealand. We're missing Marcy from New Zealand. I think it's Thursday afternoon when she watches the program in New Zealand. Carol from the Philippines said, your show was great tonight, Tom. We have a lot of fun watching it. Keep safe. God bless you also. And all of the people who checked into the program. From Carol in the Philippines. All right. Well, good night. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm going to have one more sip of coffee before I call it an evening. That was good. And Carol Ramos says, Donna from Georgia is watching the program right now, but she cannot comment. I don't know why. Hopefully we'll see Donna from Georgia on Friday. She can get in that program real easy Friday night on the Thomas Coss Facebook page. Check it out, Donna, Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts said, good night, Tom. Good night, everyone. So hopefully we'll see everyone Friday night at 8 p.m. on the Thomas Coss Facebook page for Tom Coss Facebook Live. Please try to join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, everyone, for checking in tonight. Take care. God bless. And check out some of the events that I mentioned on the program if you're in the area. And we'll see you all Friday night at 8 p.m. on the Thomas Coss Facebook page for Thomas Coss Tom Coss, Facebook Live. Thanks a lot. Take care. God bless.